Are you trying to impress women, butt dip down? You're worried about blending into the background like every other guy. The truth is, most men do exactly the same things, and women can spot them from a mile away. But here's the twist. There are rare behaviors, things only about 2% of men actually do that instantly set you apart in her mind. And when you know them, she'll see you notice just another guy. But as the man she can't stop thinking about. So today, on Dark Psychology, I, Amelia, will reveal 14 powerful things girls secretly love, but most men never do. If you stay until end, you'll not only discover these hidden keys to attraction, but you'll also learn how to trigger an emotional connection that feels almost magical. So, are you ready to step out of that crowd and finally be unforgettable? Then, let's dive right in. 1. Booking a table? Taking the lead. They say actions speak louder and it's true. But when it comes to attraction, the right words combined with the right actions create an unbeatable mix. Here's the deal. Women deeply admire men who take charge of a situation and show they care through an issue, because in most cases, women feel like they have to be the ones making the effort, planning the date, arranging the details, carrying the mental load. Now, imagine the relief she feels when you step up. Something as simple as saying, "I've already booked us a table at that new spot you're going to love it." That sentence alone shows more than it shows effort, leadership, and thoughtfulness. And it doesn't even have to be a fancy restaurant. It could be a picnic in the park, a cozy coffee shop, or even planning a surprise walk somewhere beautiful. By making the plan, you're sending a message that says, "I value your time, I'm confident enough to lead, and I want to create something special for us." And trust me, that is the kind of energy that brings a genuine smile to her face. 2. I hear you, like the 2%? Now, let's talk about something so simple, yet so rare a thought. It puts you instantly in the top tier of men. Most guys don't listen. Some pretend to listen while planning their response, while others tune out completely until she asks, "Were you even paying attention?" But here's a secret. Women crave being heard and understood. If you become that rare man who listens with honest, without judgment, you've just separated yourself from 98% of the competition. So instead of just nodding, repeat back what she said in your own words or gently acknowledge her feelings. For example, "So what you're saying is, it really frustrated you when that happened, right? I get it." That tiny act shows how you value her thoughts and her emotions. And the moment she realizes you're truly paying attention, something powerful happens. She relaxes, she opens up more, and she starts to feel safe with you, safe enough to let attraction grow deep. 3. What about this? Valuing her opinion? Here's something that most men don't realize. One of the deepest needs women have in a relationship is to feel valued and respected. Not just admired for how they look, but respected for their thoughts, opinions, and perspectives. So, when you ask her something as simply as, "Hey, what do you think about this? Should I wear the blue one or the black one?" You might think it's nothing, but to her, it's everything. It's a subtle message that says, "I trust your opinion matters to me." This isn't about being indecisive or, in fact, it's the opposite. Strong men know how to invite her perspective while still leading the way. That balance of confidence plus respect creates a powerful emotional bond. Think about it. The moment she sees you're not just brushing off her thoughts, but actually considering them, she feels valued. And when a woman feels valued, her attraction for you grows tenfold. 4. Angel. The secret of pet names now. Let's unlock one of the most underrated secrets in human psychology, nicknames and pet names. When you call her by a sweet, unique nickname, something that feels intimate just between the two of you, it instantly creates a private world, a little bubble where only the two of you exist. It could be something simple like Angel, Sunshine, or even an inside joke, Galbath. Suddenly, you've created a bond where her brain associates that word with comfort, affection, and science backs this up too. Hearing a unique name releases a surge of positive. It feels cozy, personal, and here's the fun part. She may start craving to hear it from you so much, she almost forget her real name in your presence. It's not just a nickname, it's a love code. And very few men ever use this to their advantage. 5. You're funny. Unlocking laughter chemistry. Let me tell you something, that's practically hardwired into a laughter is irresistible. If you can make her laugh, you're already halfway to her heart. But here's the most men focus only on making her, and they forget something powerful, telling her that she's funny. Imagine this. She says something witty and you respond with a genuine smile. And wow, you're actually really funny. Do you know what happens next? Her self-esteem spikes. And she starts associating those good feelings with you. That also triggers dopamine, the feel-good hormone, in both of you. So, not only does she feel happier around you, but to actually become addictive in her mind. And here's the kicker. When two people laugh together, they subconsciously feel like they're on the same wavelength. That's not just that's chemistry. By now, you can see a pattern. These aren't grand gestures or fake tricks. They're tiny, powerful actions that create deep emotional impact. And because only 2% of men actually do them, you'll stand out instantly. 6. Get a haircut. The fresh confidence. Here's the truth. Your haircut says more about you than you think. women notice it instantly. Not just the style, but the confidence it gives you. Getting a fresh cut every 6 to 8 weeks doesn't just keep you looking sharp. It changes how you carry yourself. Think about how you feel when you walk out off the barbershop. There's a bounce in your step. You check yourself in every mirror and you know you look good. That energy, women can feel it. Confidence radiates, and it's magnetic. In fact, psychologists call this the halo effect. When one positive trait like looking sharp makes people assume you have other attractive traits too, like success, charisma, and self-discipline. So don't underestimate a haircut. It's not just groom. It's one of the simplest attraction hacks you'll ever use. 7. By fitted jeans. Clothes that speak confidence. Here's a secret most men don't know. Women don't fall for the clothes. They fall for the way the clothes make you carry yourself. When you wear fitted jeans that actually match your body type, something shifts. You stop adjusting your clothes, you stop worrying if you look awkward, and you start walking with effort. And trust me, we notice it. The way your jeans sit on your frame, the way you walk in them, the comfort in your smile. It all radiates a vibe that says, this man knows who he is. Pro tip: fitted doesn't mean tight. It means tailored to you. Because when your clothes fit, it sends a subconscious signal of self-respect. That's one of the most attractive traits any man can display. T8. Get some cologne. The invisibly attraction magnet. This one is pure up psychology. Did you know your sense of smell is directly linked to memory and emotion? Inth brain? That means a single whiff of pure cologne can lock you into her memory for days, weeks, even years. Third, fragrance doesn't have too big. It doesn't matter if it's Designa or from a drugstore. What matters is that it's consistent and uniquely yours. Something warm, masculine, and inviting like sandalwood, musk, or cedar. Here's why it works. When she associates that scent with you, every time she smells it, even on someone else, it will trigger thoughts off you. That's how powerful scent is. It's like leaving a silent fingerprint in her mind. And very few men ever use it. 9. Look after yourself. Health is magnetic. Let's be real. You don't have to be Theric with boulder shoulders and washboard abs to be attractive. What women truly notice is the effort you put into taking care of yourself. Eating right, staying active, and prioritizing health isn't just about appearance. It's about energy. A man who looks after himself radiates vitality, discipline, and self. Even small things like choosing water over soda, going for a 20-minute walk, or cooking a simple healthy meal show that you value your. And here's the kicker. When you treat yourself with respect, women subconsciously believe you'll treat them with respect too. So, don't think of self-care as vanity. Think of it as ONF, the clearest signals of maturity and long-term value. 10. Smile. More the most overlooked attraction hack. This only is so simple, yet almost every man forgets it. A genuine smile can instantly transform how women see you. When you smile, your face lights up, your eyes soften. Your entire vibe shifts from intimidating stranger to approachable, confident man. And here's something fascinating. Smiling is, when you smile at someone, their brain is wired to smile back, even if they don't want to. Which means when you smile, you're literally controlling the energy of the room. A man who smiles often is seen as happier, healthier, and more charismatic. And let's be honest, why wouldn't a woman want to be around someone who makes her feel good just be bung there? Notice how all these steps, haircuts, fitted clothes, scent, self-care, and smiling, aren't about becoming someone you're not. They're about highlighting the best version of yourself. And women are drawn to the version instantly. 11. Be confident. The energy she feels instantly. Confidence isn't about being the loudest guy in the room, flexing, or acting like hey you own the place. True confidence is quieter. It's the way you walk, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself without needing anyone's approval. Here's the truth. Women can sense a confidence instantly. It's in your body language, your tone of voice, your eye contact, and it's magnetic. Because when a man is confident, it allows her to relax, to trust, and to let her guard down. The best part? You don't have to be born with it. You can act confident until it becomes real. Psychologists call this embodied cognition. When you change your body language, your brain actually starts to believe it. So even if you're nervous, stand tall, hold eye contact, and speak with calm certainty. Eventually, that confidence and remember, confidence doesn't mean arrogance. It means being comfortable in your own skin. That's what women love. 12. Be mysterious. Keep her curious. Here's a mistake 98% of men make. They overshare too quickly. They turn a first conversation into a therapy session, laying all their cards on the table, and just like that, the mystery is gone. Beauty attraction thrives on curiosity. When you leave little gaps, when you don't reveal everything at once, you give her something to wonder about. And wonder it keeps her mind coming back to it. Now, being mysterious doesn't mean being secretive or shady. It simply means pacing your story. Share enough to build trust, but hold back just an spark curiosity. Let her want to learn more about you. Because here's steps. The human brain, when you leave a few blanks, she'll naturally want to fill them in. And she'll do that by thinking about you more and more. 13. Be honest. The rarest trait of all. This one may sound simple, but it's revolutionary. Be honest. Most men play. They say what they think she wants to hear. They hide their Women value honesty more than charm. Even if your truth isn't what she hoped to hear, she'll respect you for being upfront. Why? Because honesty saves her time, energy, and heartache. If you're just looking for something casual, say it. If you're serious, show it. Whatever it is, be clear. Because nothing is more attractive than a man whose words match his actions. Honesty is not just the best policy. It's the only policy if ya want real attraction that lasts. 14. Don't play games. Attraction with it. Manipulation. Let me be blunt. If you're the type who enters her texts just to seem cool, or brings up other women just to make her jealous, you're not creating attraction. You're creating distrust. Women see through these games faster than ya, and instead of making her chaizu, you'll make her walk away. Hair swat works instead. Clear, direct. If you had a great time, tell her. If you want to see her again, say it. Playing games might get you short-term attention, but being genuine gets you long-term connection. And the truth is, women find men who are Stretford refreshing, because in a world full of players, a man who doesn't play games is unforgettable. So there you have it. 14 things women absolute of, but only about 2% of men act. From booking the table to listening to valuing her opinion, all the way to confidence, honesty, and no games, these Seren tricks. They're powerful behaviors rooted in psychology. And if you apply them, you won't just impress women, you'll connect with them on a deeper level. Now, here's my question, Toya. Which one of these 14 traits are you going to try first? Drop it in the. I'd love to see your thoughts.